Ps4, 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 Ps4. Ps4, Ps4. Hostia, una invitación al GTA. Qué mona. Vale, ya se sabe quién viene en la 4.1 de banners. Ya se sabe quién viene en la 4.1. El juego este que es una mierda. Al final me romperá la Play. Será porque pone la Play como una cafetera el juego este, porque está optimizado como el culo. Pero como el culo. Se viene Radio 3 este en la 4.1 con 20, según dicen. Radio 3 con 20 y Neubillete con Jutau. Setiles. Eso, que se viene Radio 3 con 20 de Rerun y el otro con Jutau. El Neubillete. Que si venden esos banners serán por Jutau mayormente, porque a Venti le han echado mucha mierda ya desde que salió Kazbug. A mí me sigue molando mucho, pero han hecho mucha mierda.
Master
El
Yu has
banner de
already
UwU
briefed me
venderá
about the
mucho por
situation in
Jutao. Bueno,
Domain
el de
9.
Jutao, más
But
que
I'd
el
like to
de
hear
UwU.
your thoughts.
Based on our recent observations, we've noticed that abyss currents occur quite often in Domain 9, and the disasters caused by gray space entities are extremely severe. We've also seen quite a few gray space entities similar to the ones here in Vera.
Could those be the ones that have migrated from Vera to Domain 9?
They likely responded to the Hive Mother's call and traveled to Domain 9 via the abyss currents. Personally, I think there's a strong possibility that the Hive Mother is in Domain 9, but we don't have the ability to pinpoint her exact location right now.
How's the doctor doing?
Dr. Rubilian noticed a peculiar blackstone ruin and initiated research into it, along with Lord Linghan, who was in charge of Marshville. I believe she will bring us more insights on the gray space entities soon.
Shirley and I also made some discoveries regarding the Blackstone ruins. There is a powerful gray space entity being held captive within Ignisville's Blackstone ruin. With the seal on the ruin gradually weakening, the gray space entity tried to escape its confinement. The situation has been resolved, but at a cost. There's barely any lifeblood left to sustain the operation of the timestamp system in Domain. If the lifeblood is depleted, the gray space entities imprisoned within will immediately break free and wreak havoc. And without the support of timestamps, battling these gray space entities would become even more challenging.
Qué maravilloso tiene que estar ahí con el ojo tapado siempre con una pantalla o yo que sé qué tiene el láser.
Indeed. We've heard about this from Master Yu. Inspired by Domain 9, Lyra has conducted in-depth research on Marzoid ore.
Qué rositas, Lira, ¿no?
That is right, Archon Larson. After restarting the investigation of the confounding abyss, and combining it with the findings from Domain 9, we've made significant breakthroughs in our research on Marzoid ore. We have narrowed down why Marzoid ore can serve as a substitute for lifeblood. The energy contained within Marzoid ore is essentially omnium. Just as the Executor said, there are Blackstone ruins that exist in Domain 9, which bear a It's not surprising that Domain 9 also has minerals similar in nature to Marzoid ore. Unfortunately, after thoroughly analyzing the data provided by Master Yu, we've found that the known reserves of Marzoid ore in Vera are far from sufficient to fill the gap.
So what do we do? There must be other solutions, right?
We are not completely out of options. Marzoid ore and lifeblood are merely different forms of energy. The energy that provides the timestamps is omnium. In other words, all we need to do is to provide enough omnium. Should Domain 9 be able to construct its own towers of fantasy and start extracting omnium from Mara, energy depletion wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Tower of Fantasy.
Of course, this also comes with risks. Master Yu is already aware of the harms and impacts caused by the Cataclysm, the Omnium Plague. Anyway, Domain 9 is considering the solution. If the conditions are met, it would However, this is based on the assumption that Domain 9 falls within Mara's energy radiation range. If not, it's...
How can we know for sure?
District 7's application of Omnium technology isn't that advanced. We'll need the assistance of...
I'll get in touch with Archon Elric and Master Yu later to discuss the matter and finalize a solution. You've done a great job exploring Domain 9. We'll be counting on your continued support for our future collaboration with...
We're glad to be of help.
Now then, Miss Shirley and the Executor should return to Asperia to wait for Archon Elric's instructions. In terms of other partnerships with Domain 9, there are some details I need to confirm. Tianlong, come with me.
Vuelve a Jaikros. Madre mía. No me dejan, tengo que salir. No tengo ni idea, Chete.
Shelley? Oh, wow, you really startled me. So, you finally thought of me? I haven't seen you back in Meroria in a while. Or yet? No, I'm not like you. Huh? What was that? You learned a... Well then, make sure to show me around next time I go to Domain 9 for work. Since I'm the top Hycros mechanic, I was even invited... Wow. And then you ate so much that you could... That was because of the travel. The abyss current on the way to Domain 9 made me... But, despite the discomfort, I completed my mission. So you're saying you have a weak constitution? Well, I am more... Well then, make sure to show me around next time I go to Domain 9 for work. You're talking to the head of the Hycros Domain 9 Smart Servant Committee. I'm personally responsible. The Hycros Smart Servant what now? How come I've never heard of it? Well, we are still getting more members. Do you want to join? What kind of responsibilities does a stuff like delivering the latest smart servant research data between the two areas, bringing back Ling Chao's refined equipment parts, and special local I misspoke. What I meant to say was, special local materials for research. Come on! I'm so busy with work. When do I ever have time to travel there? It's not... I'll think about it. Well then, make sure to show me around next time I go to Domain 9 for work. I'm telling you, I think we're like two peas in a... I never thought anyone in this world would understand. By the way, are those things in Ling Xiao's lab your hand? Yep, my great invention will be carried forward in Domain 9. Honestly, I really miss that place. The food is so good, and Ling Chao even put the work hours are just too long. Doesn't she know people want to leave work on time? If you call me your teacher, you should learn how to work reasonable hours like
pues me darán experiencia, espero. Las misiones de Arconte, como quien dice, suelen dar bastante experiencia en este juego. Bueno, como en Genshin.
It's cake I made, the only one. Enjoy. Oh, but don't forget to write me a 5,000-word review. Huh? I realize that not many people sell cakes in Domain 9. My sharp business sense. Oh, but Ling Chao doesn't like snacks or desserts. A solid, smart servant upgrade plan. Say what? I can ask her for you. Well then, make sure to show me around next time I go to Domain 9 for work. I don't know when I'll get the chance to go to Domain 9 again. To do work! What did you...
Como siempre se irán desbloqueando en la historia las diferentes sumeces, ¿sabes? Fenris Chetil, tío. Mira, está la música chetífera ahí. Ya he ido a la discoteca y he visto a Fenris, chaval. Soy muy pro. Vuelve a Hycros. Qué bonita es esta skin, como me gusta. Qué preciosidad. Qué preciosidad de skin. Para Lin Sumin. ¿Tú cómo llevas tus tiradas por la loli poderosa y chetífera y maravillosa? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Me ha chupado?
Business trip? It's finally my turn to go to Meloria? Ah, the popular
¿Y esta quién es? La casarosa del juego.
Merchandise from that city I've been thinking about for so long.
You'll need to touch bases with Miss Lyra in Meroria, then make your way to Domain 9 through the...
I suppose that could work. Even if I can only stay for a little...
Executor Miss Shirley. Allow me to introduce you. This is Brevi, a Tower of Fantasy engineer.
Hello there. I'm usually cooped up at home, but even I have heard about you two. At least, I think I have.
We have already reached an agreement with Domain 9. Once we confirm that Domain 9 can harness omnium radiation from Mars, Brevi is set to accompany you to Domain 9 for the initial. If the optimal solution for Domain 9 to obtain omnium is indeed the construction of a Tower of Fantasy, Hykros will spare no effort in providing assistance and support. Even though the construction of the Tower of Fantasy has been essentially stalled since the Cataclysm, our research on omnium...
But at this point, we've run into a roadblock that we can't seem to overcome. It is what it...
Hopefully, our understanding of omnium can assist Domain 9 and the entire human civilization to safely navigate through the gray space. Venturing to Domain 9 to investigate the possibility of constructing the Tower of Fantasy is our first step.
Bleep, bleep. Hykros' current technology is more than capable of conducting the investigation, but understanding the local conditions, well, that's another story.
Bleep, bleep? Is that...
She says it's her special notification sound.
El rig de Melnigonés, se llama.
Don't worry, Teach. I'll be careful with these, uncommon phrases to avoid any pop. Rest assured, I'll uphold the image of a serious and reliable Hykros.
I'm sure you'll handle it appropriately. Don't worry about your projects here. I'll have someone take over. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. In addition, an executor will be appointed to go with you for your...
Anything? Well, I would like a lot. Also, can I choose my own bodyguard? I want Yanunu to come too.
Considering she might still be on a mission, it might be best to choose from the others first.
Then no matter who I pick, there'll be a stranger. Never. I believe I can get along well with the Executor and Miss Shirley. I'll be fine with that.
Wouldn't that just burden them with additional work?
What do you guys think? This is actually my first time leaving Hykros.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to us.
Keeping the team lean. That's not a bad... While you're on your mission, could you also keep an eye out for this inexperienced student?
I can take care of myself even if Yanunu is not around. Yes, this is also a necessary challenge on the path to making miracles.
Esta se vendrá también, que podría ser una 4 estrellas, que nos meten ya. O yo que sé, o una 5 estrellas.
I'm looking forward to working.
Vuelve al dominio 9 a la puerta celestial. Va. Esto va directamente al dominio 9. Han abierto este portal exclusivo para el dominio 9. O este va a Esperia. Este va a Vera. No, este va a Vera. Este va a Vera. Ya me parecía a mí. El que ibas a decir que es una sacarosa del Mercadona o que va a ser un personaje nuevo. No, bueno, ahora vienen las misioncitas de vete aquí, vete allí, vete allí, vete allá, compra pan, vete aquí, compra leche, vete al otro lado, compra huevos. Primero al dominio 9, del dominio 9 a Espegia para hablar con Larsen. despeje a Hycross para dar con el Rick. Y ahora otra vez al aluminio 9, a ver a qué. Es fake sacarosa, ya te digo. Es muy sacarosil, ¿eh? Es muy sacarosil ese personaje. Las cosas como son.
Oh. Is it just me?
Es
How do you feel?
sacarosa, sí.
Are you uncomfortable?
Hombre.
Perhaps traversing through space-time barriers all in my sight is growing ever dimmer in the encroaching darkness. We'll get you to a place to rest.
Igual,
Come
además
on.
es igual timidilla, sumilla.
That's the scene I had imagined, but it turned out to be easy. Huh? Bleep bleep. Thank you all for your concern.
Sí, sí, además es muy sumilla, como sacarosa, muy tímida, muy... Yo soy sumil y tal. Soy novata.
This trip has been surprisingly uneventful. There's no, like, how to survive in the wilderness with no signs of civilization, and how to survive by foraging for edible plants. It's not that. I seem to be doing fine adapting to the new environment, but the accommodations have me a bit worried.
Además es investigadora un poco como sacarosa, que es alquimista. Bueno, aprendida alquimista.
Making the bed and doing laundry isn't my strong suit. I predict that within a day, I'll have the guest room. I think that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, that's good to hear.
Sí, sí, se parece mucho.
Let's get straight to work. This is a rare hands-on exam. If my teacher thinks that I'm the type to drop the...
50.000 de experiencia. Bueno, ni tan mal. Ahora, ¿dónde tengo que ir? A 4 kilómetros casi, ¿sabes? Ve al reloj solar infinito. Madre mía, el reloj solar infinito. Ahí no tengo TP, ¿ves? Bueno, pues habrá que ir a la estatua del bazar. Se parece mucho STP, pero mucho. Mismos gestos chatiles, matariles. Mañana streaming. Dormir. ¡Vivan las mujeres! ¿Qué hora es? Porque este tiene pinta de que va a crashear en 0, ¿Qué hace esta Rubili aquí para? Dime, Sumil. Estoy en ello, estoy comprando el pan, los huevos, la leche, todo. Lo normal para un perro. Entramos al reloj solar infinito, que lo flipas. Ya he comprado el pan y los huevos. Me parece que me falta la leche y el pan rallado. Y el perejil. Venga. Qué susto, tengo miedo. ¿Por qué tienes miedo, Sumil? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Y tú eres? Ah, el Johnny Peluca de antes, el de la mariposa en el pelo ahí.
Miss Shirley and Miss Brevi from High. We've made ample preparations for our in-depth partnership. Please follow me.
The Infinite Sundial? That's the most important facility in Domain 9 for energy reaction and conversion, right? I remember.
That's right.
Supongo que habrá
the
dicho.
Infinite Sundial transfers the field energy originating from Lifeblood to various timestamp facilities. It's the most critical hub in the entire time.
Qué moñas el tipo, desde luego,
I'd love to see
Sumil.
it. Could you walk me through how it works and the logic behind it? Is it just the novelty? Or does this place not seem as dull as Asperia?
Of course. I'll get the tour set up immediately.
Welcome, Miss Brevi. Let me introduce Miss Brevi, the architect of the Tower of Fantasy from Hykros. She'll be conducting an inspection regarding the construction of a Tower of Fantasy in Domain 9.
Tiene cara Sumil la maestra, no me acaba de convencer. Es un poco ortopédica.
First, we have to ensure that Domain 9 is within Mara's energy radiation range before we can move forward with it. If we can confirm this, maybe we could prove that Domain 9 is a part of Ida. Just maybe. For some reason, Domain 9 and the other regions have become isolated from each other. In any case, if this is true, it falls in line with Hykros' prior hypothesis. Domain 9. Just like Vera and Asperia.
Miss Brevi's ideas are quite promising for further study.
Sí, supongo que sí que saldrá. Es de Piro. Pues cuando acabe el ciclo. Ahora sale esta Electro, luego sale una Piro que es Face. Luego sale una Crio que es Linhan, que es la que quiero yo. Luego sale la Aberrante y luego sale otra Electro. Y luego otra vez Piro. Sigue un ciclo. Siempre hay un ciclo ahí. Piro, Crio, Electro, Piro, o sea, físico. Y luego otra vez Piro, Crio. No, Piro, Electro me parece, Aberrante, Crio y físico. Tiene la cara de Mulan, ya te vale. Mira a Juan, qué risa y chiquinina, felicilla, diciendo, tira por mí, STP, que soy tu loli.
Before we move forward, I have a question. How exactly did Domain
9 experienced a very unusual space-time fluctuation some time ago? Due to the impact of the fluctuation, we managed to track down more parameters of the outside world. The data was harvested and processed by 3 space-time anchor stations in Joltville. It was then sent to the Infinite Sundial and calculated by our supercomputer, Tempos. Therefore, We precisely identified the location of the outside world celestial gate in Ignisville, making our trip to Vera possible.
I see. Just as I had imagined. Then we can replicate the same procedure this time. But given that Mara exists in higher dimensional space-time, we need to adjust the survey parameters.
Of course.
Sí, mira a Juan como la caña que mete.
Neo,
Vamos a ir a
I'd like you
respetar.
and Yoon to assist Miss
Canija
Brevi
y
with the
poderosa.
modifications.
Understood.
Moreover, taking into account the time required for the project and the budget for the equipment, I don't see the need for a new Tower of Fantasy in Domain 9. We can accomplish the same goal by modifying the Infinite Sundial, the hub of the timestamp system.
Mira la loricilla y tira por mí, HT, no me abandones. Soy tu lolichetilla.
Modifying the Infinite Sundial?
Y la señora esta dice, me faltan muchas versiones para salir.
System?
Tira por Juan, que tardará en tener un rerun. Mira qué mona es. Mira qué bonita. Qué carita más linda tiene.
We'll have to determine that based on the actual circumstance. However, if the two facilities operate independently, it could potentially lead to a large... In that situation, Tower of Fantasy's energy efficiency would significantly decrease, possibly not meeting the all things considered. Remodeling the Infinite Sundial is the best
Tianzhang Pavilion will carefully evaluate the proposal. It's absolutely critical that we ensure the Infinite Sundial continues to function perfectly. There's no room for error.
Una subida a Kulán. Joder, qué chetil. Y Rubidia tampoco.
I'll leave the proposal evaluation to Mimi.
Pues así subes a Juan. Tiras por Juan y así la subes a ella, que está muy rota.
Please follow me to Tianzhang Pavilion, and we can discuss the plans for the anchoring device modification.
¿Cómo puede ser tan sumil el tío ir con una mariposa y enganchar en el pelo de mentira? Además, que es una mariposa de los chinos, tío, de verdad. ¿Cómo se puede ser tan sumil? Pobrecita Juan, no la quieres. La Loli Suprema. Nunca se sabe, ¿eh? Tú mismo lo has dicho, que mira, te han salido dos 5 estrellas seguidos, de la 70 a la 80, ¿sabes? Mario Vaquerizo. Es humilde. Es Mario Vaquerizo, dice, que es humilde. Nos hemos hecho el evento de Genshin y la prueba de personaje. Somos chetiles y algunos son muy malajes. Esas gafas no me gustan redondas. ¿Qué gafas? Vuelve al pabellón Tianzan. Joder, a ver cómo era el pabellón Tianzan, cómo se volvía. Esas gafas no me gustan redondas, pues ponlas cuadradas o triangulares. O en forma de estrella, o en forma de rombo. O en forma de lo que quieras. Ps4, Ps4. ¿Te has ventilado el evento con la de LATAM también, así ras derechas, sin despeinarte, en serio? Qué pro eres. Y sin haber ido a Fontaine, ¿eh? ¿Qué películas más raras veis? ¿Cuál? ¿Por? ¿Por qué dices eso? Sumil. En la calle, es un niño llorón, en la calle. Que es muy sumítico. Con ahí. Ya. Siempre hay de esos. ¿Te has levantado entonces el evento con LATAM también, Sumin? Es muchetil, ¿eh? Ya.
My name is Yoon, and I oversee the Infinite Sundial. I'd be delighted to assist in any way I can.
¿Y Face cuándo nos la
A new
presentan?
member just joined our party? Our group's friendship EXP just got a major boost!
La experiencia de amistad, dice. Vaya guiño a Genshin, ¿no? El LATAM no, pero puede que lo haga. Ah, pensé que lo habías hecho también. Yo lo he hecho con Diluc, que no había ido ni a Fontaine. Y eso que tengo la misión oficial de Arconte, ya la haré. Algún día eso hago stream en YouTube y hacemos la misión de Arconte otra vez con Diluc.
I just did a quick calculation of the transmission power needed for the survey, and the space-time anchor stations
Más
can
claro
meet
que el
this
agua.
requirement.
Sí, sí, la experiencia de amistad, dice.
As for how to equip the space-time anchor stations with the ability to survey Mara, that's down to Miss Brevi's plan.
Right. For that, we just need to request Hycros to transport the space-time monitoring modules to Domain...
I see. Miss Brevi must be planning to replace the existing modules of the space-time anchor stations with the ones from Hycros, right?
Qué moninas esta Sumilla, ¿no?
That's right! Our collective brain power is leveling up!
But it seems like it won't be as simple as that. The device doesn't fit the space-time anchor stations, so we'll have to build corresponding connectors.
This could be troublesome. The space-time anchor stations are rarely used, and we don't have spare parts in Tianzhang Pavilion.
We'll help too. What resources do you need?
Thank you, Executor. Allow me a moment to prepare a Rough stone and jade stone should be relatively easy to collect. The dark gold fixator can be purchased directly from Sky Workshop at Tianhe Bazaar.
Sounds straightforward enough. I'll head out now.
Hala. Obtén jade y obtén piedra bruta. Pues si de aquí vengo, ¿no? ¿O qué? Ah, no. Parecía, pero no. Esto es como un bucle, yo creo. Ya se acaban los puntos azules aquí, que ya he llegado. Gilipollas. Esto es un bucle. Espacio temporal. Hostia, que me caigo por el lag de mierda. ¿Cómo subo? No me he encerrado, hombre. Oye, ¿otra vez? Hasta que no me maten no paran, ¿o qué? Pesados de los cojones, más. Qué mal hecho está, joder. ¿Dónde está Taimon? Que la oigo piar, pero no la veo. Obtén jade y obtén piedra bruta. Voy. Y obtén lag también. El lag viene de serie, ¿no? A ver. El lag va incluido, sí, es como el IVA. El lag es como infumable, pero sin el cómo. Ah, esto era jade. Vale. Ya necesito Sumed, ¿no? Lo otro, ¿no? ¿Qué es lo otro? HTTP. ¿Qué necesito? Esta está apagada ya, esta capa. Pues sí, esto ya tenía, pero bueno. Ve al bazar celestial. Uy, me teleporteo. Vamos, hombre. Voy a andar yo aquí haciendo mandangas. El lag va incluido como el IVA, tío. El IVA va y los ladrones... Y los 40 ladrones. Vaya pompis que le hicieron a Nemesis, ¿no? No me había fijado. Vaya pompis que le hicieron a Nemesis, tío. Chetemesis. Se viene una Nemesis 2.0 Delta, que lo sepas. Que eso a Delta le tirará mucho. No lo veo. ¿El qué? ¿El qué no ves? Ah, no, bueno, es un poco... Lo he lanzado al aire yo, lo de Delta, ¿sabes? Mira Face, FTP, Face.
Excuse me, could I get a dark gold fixator, please?
Face.
My apologies, we just ran out of stock.
Face, FTP, la vemos.
You might want to try
Waifulítica.
other stores.
Mírala, es esta
Or would you
rubia.
like me to notify you once we have more in stock?
Are there any other places nearby that might sell it? I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm afraid I can't wait.
Es esta rubia que tenemos al lado, Face.
You're welcome to have mine if you
Esta
need
es.
it urgently.
¡Ay, madre! ¡Qué chetín! Se parece a la Ps del Mario Bros. Es Face, tío, y se le caen las alegrías de vernos. Madre mía, qué alegrías le han puesto. Qué ojitos más lindos tiene. Face se llama.
But what about you?
What you're dealing with is more pressing, isn't it? As for me, waiting a bit longer won't hurt.
Qué bonita es. Es como la princesa Peach del Mario Bros.
Don't
Con
worry,
lag y
when we
todo.
restock tomorrow, I'll reserve a dark gold fixator for you, Miss Fesa.
In that case, I'll gratefully accept the offer then. Thank you for your generosity, Miss Fesa.
You're welcome.
Qué bonita es. Así te la ponen ya para ponerte ahí la chetez, ¿sabes? Confirma los materiales con breve I. ¿Qué me marca aquí? Mira, un cabrón con Nemesis. Esto ya lo vi ayer, Sumil. ¿Qué hace esta? Se cae. Mira, de esto sí que tengo, chaval. Y de estos también. ¿Qué es la recompensa? Déjame ver lo que es. Se puede canjear en la casa de empeño prosperidad. Bebida elaborada con granos seleccionados y una pequeña cantidad de ingredientes escasos. Su precio refleja sin duda su extraordinaria calidad. Obtener. ¿Pero para qué vale? Pide recompensas. Eso por matar bichos me lo dan, ¿ves? Qué chetil soy. ¿Por qué no me deja entregar? Ah, vale. Y había otro pedido el que tenía también con Dumio. Espérate. ¡Qué zorros! ¿Quién es? Mátalo a ese. ¿Qué animal eres? ¿Por qué? Voy a matar a nadie, pobre señor. ¡Vivan la! Y las mujeres. ¡Vivan las mujeres! Madre mía, esto va a petar otra vez, Ps4, ya te lo digo. Sí, tiene Némesis, el cabrón. Este también tengo y me dan 2 granitos de no sé qué. ¿Qué es la misma tienda? No creo, ¿no? Porque si no me habría dado cogido los 2 pedidos. ¿Dónde está la tienda? Ah, está aquí. ¿Quién es? Eres tú. Ah, el tío este. Hala. No lo sé. No sé si la conseguiré al final. Algún día la conseguiré, supongo. Hala, me siento, que soy pro. Y me levanto. Ahora miro a ver lo que me han dado. ¿Quién más me marca? ¿Tienes más pedidos? Ya, eso he hecho, caraculo. Me falta el arroz brocado este que no sé dónde se consigue. Compran el rincón de Rocío de Jade. Ajá. Compran el rincón de Rocío de Jade. Vale. ¿Qué hace? Hala, a tomar por culo.